Well. God, no. Come on. Look who finally decided to show up. What is going on, everyone? My name is Quinton, and today we are playing Pokemon Academy Life. Now, if you don't know what Pokemon Academy Life is, it is a fan game, fan-made Pokemon visual novel that is currently in development. So this is a demo, sorta. That's being produced currently. So this video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit longer because we're just going to play through the full demo. There's not going to be many cuts or anything, if any at all, really. Just going to play through, just sort of go through the story that we can right now. If you've never experienced a visual novel, sort of a game where you get to, select your own path as you're going through the choices and decisions you make in the game. But enough talking. Let's just get right on into it. New game. Like it says, it's a fan-made game based on characters from the Pokemon franchise. It is not to be purchased or sold for monetary reasons. Please support the Pokemon franchise. So yeah, it's a fan game. At first I wasn't so sure. I'm going to be reading all the dialogue. I'll try to do different voices for the different characters that appear on screen. I'll probably get them confused at times or not do them at times, but I'll try. But once I got on that bus and the engine started humming, the air brakes released, and the other passengers started yapping away, dozing off, blasting their music through headphones that might as well not be there. I feel like it should be Ben there. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I knew this was real. After 16 years, I left Palatown, a little village in the southwestern pocket of Kanto. If you don't know, the main character of this game is Red, and that is the character you play as when you start the game. I was headed for the Kobukan region. Yeah, Kobukan. Yeah, I pronounced it right. Cool. A piece of land that I now realize is way farther off than I expected. This music's a little loud. It's sort of distracting. In front of me is Kobukan Academy, the reason behind this new chapter in my life. Finally free, I take a much anticipated moment to stretch my limbs out. After remaining glued to the bus for over 10 hours, my knees creaked as if I were 50 years past my prime. I've been there, not on a bus, but I've had, longest plane ride I had was 8 hours, and then right after that, a 5-hour time on a plane. I had a 40-minute layover basically. So yeah, I've been there. It's literally the worst. Actually, not literally, but whatever. Well, that's no good. The sounds of the other new arrivals soon fill the air, redirecting my focus. The atmosphere is a healthy blend of curiosity and excitement from students who have made their own journeys here. While I'm unfamiliar with these surroundings, a prickling but desirable chill shoots up and down the back of my spine. Adrenaline is coursing through my veins now. I just can't help but dive in and immerse myself in this unique sensation. My eagerness builds up, and I catch myself dazed with a rapidly spreading goofy smile. Sorry if I mess up on words a lot. I pat both sides of my face to bring myself back to reality. I'm glad I dozed off a bit on the bus. I was imagining all the different people I'll soon meet, different Pokemon I'll be able to see, train, learn about. I mean, hey, that's why I'm here. Daydreaming, #1 time killer. I know that. That is very true. But still, longer hide aside, I have to admit, I'm liking this video already. Yeah, it's a pretty fancy place. Worth it! I like the little exclamation point. I stretched mightily one more time before picking up my two cases of luggage. I don't have a whole lot on me, just the essentials. That's the best way to do things. All my belongings in tow, I head toward the entrance of what I believe to be the residence hall. It's a short walk past the entrance gate, so I cut down my stride. I'd like to take in as much of the sights as I can whenever there's an opportunity. But whether I like it or not, taking the scenic route will have to wait until another time. The building's mechanical doors automatically swing open upon my approach. Hiya! Welcome to Relic Hall, one of the 3 residence halls of this esteemed academy. Your name is? This guy's a little bit too happy. A clown greeted me as soon as I got into the building. My thoughts exactly. I assume he's a guide that's staffed here. I'll play along. My name is Quinton. I see. So you're Quinton. That is true. You must be here on Professor Oak's recommendation. Have you met up with him yet, champ? Champ? Wait, was I supposed to meet up with the prof before coming here? What gives? I don't remember him telling me that. Whatever. He must be way too busy anyway. Honestly, I don't even know what he's working on nowadays. More Pokedex updates, evolution theory, Pokemon behavior. He's getting old. Shouldn't he start taking it easy? No, not yet. I haven't seen him. Hey, no worries. He's a busy man. We all know it. Today, especially with all the students and media hustling and bustling through. Just media? Wow. This hall guide is interesting. But he's probably right about Professor Oak. I'm pretty sure Pallet Town's on the map simply because that's where the prof's research lab is located. At least I think that's the real reason. He's one of the biggest celebrities in the Kanto region, so I'm not surprised he got an offer to teach here. But what did surprise me was when he told me to come here, I had my doubts. I mean, what do I know? Why me? I've never been past Viridian City before, and I've only seen big cities like Saffron and Celadon on TV. I had to accept the offer, though. I can't see myself cooped up in Pallet Town forever. By the way, champ, it's a first come, first serve for rooms here. You better find a roommate before the other students start checking in. You've got some time, but I say you get started pronto if you haven't already. Plenty of other kids are gathered in the main lounge toward the left down the hall. Might be a good idea for you to check there first. Feel free to leave your luggage here. We'll store it up and bring it to your room once you're ready. That's convenient. Thanks. You leave your belongings with the hall guide. Let's see. Straight down toward the left and just follow the noise, I guess. Oh, I forget the scroll wheel moves you backwards in dialogue wise. I hear people talking. Is this it? Sounds like it. Well. God, no. Come on. Look who finally decided to show up. Great. This is just great. Blue. Sure, he is the grandson of the great Professor Oak. Sure, Pokemon prodigy or whatever. Sure, we're the same age, so people compare us all day. Sure, we also grew up in the same town, and we're just so lucky to see each other's faces almost every day. But Blue, this guy might have an unhealthy obsession with me. He's always messing with me. Why? Clearly, he's so obsessed. That's really the only way I can explain it. As usual, you're a step behind. Did you just get here? I can picture you chasing after the bus, and I was even nice enough to send you a wake-up call this morning. We were on the same bus. Why are we racing again? I bow to you, mighty god of efficiency. That sounds more like me. You're so fast, Blue. You're the best, Blue. Expression increased. Hey, I'm a modest guy. I wouldn't say I'm that efficient. You're just inefficient. Whoa. Shots fired. Pew, pew, pew. Why? Ugh, what did I used to call him? Jerkface McGee. How about that? I think that works. Yeah, that works. All right. Jerkface McGee. Anyway, you're late, and the best rooms are getting reserved left and right. You're still looking for a roommate, yeah? True. A lot more people got here earlier than I expected. Technically, I'm right on time, but it looks like a bunch of others decided to show up before the recommended check-in hours. I wonder if Jerkface McGee here already picked out a roomie. Then again, rooming with him might not exactly be the best idea. Yeah, we're not rooming with Blue. That sounds awful. Ditch him. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to let him answer. I'm just going to go this way. Better hurry before you get paired up with a psychopath. Smell ya. Yeah. I guess it's time to look around. There are so many students in the lounge, I don't even know where to begin. Oh, keep accidentally doing that. I'm at a disadvantage here. Palatown's a small place, so if there's anyone else besides Blue and me here, I'd know beforehand, and there's really no one I recognize. Trying not to appear like an awkward creep because I have a feeling the longer I stare at the crowds, the more likely that'll happen. I casually stroll alongside the edge of the lounge to see who I can approach for this whole roommate business. It seems like many students have already gotten themselves acquainted with each other before I got here. And judging by the fact that it's mostly guys talking to guys and girls talking to girls, they're likely here for the same reason I am. And that reason is, I'm sure the longer I wait, the more difficult it'll be for me to strike up a conversation. Who can I talk to? I'm not sure who I should talk to. Let's go with this silhouette. I know this one's Sharon. This guy is from Pokemon X and Y, I believe. I can't remember most of these names. I feel like this is the protagonist in one of the games. I approach a serious-looking boy with long hair who seems lost in thought while browsing on his phone. The image of my face reflects off his rather peculiar. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, trouble pronouncing that word. Peculiar sunglasses that he wears over his hat. Oh, it's what's his face from Pokemon. It's the protagonist from Pokemon X and Y. Cool. Or the male protagonist, I should say. Yes. What should I ask? What's your name? Name's Callum. What's yours? I should give Callum my life story. Well, maybe not. I'd probably bore him to death. Yet, never ever just go up to some random stranger and give him your life story. I've had people do it to me. Bad idea. I see. Quinton from Palatown. That's pretty far away in the Kanto region. But I'm from Kalos, which is just as far. Heh, we came a long way just to study here. What should I ask next? Let's not jump into the whole roommate business. Let's try and get to know him first, you know? Keeping yourself busy? I wasn't sure if you were busy with something, like if you expected company or... You have a sharp eye. I'll give you that. There's a lot I want to get out of the way before classes start next week, so I was taking notes and organizing my priorities. For example, class registration, the whole living quarters ordeal, personal supplies, you name it. I wouldn't be hanging out here in the lounge if I was against people approaching me. The logic is strong with this one. What should I ask next? Looking for a roomie? Any chance you're looking for a roommate here? Yeah, actually. That's one of the many things on my to-do list. Were you thinking about rooming with me? A complete stranger? As far as impressions goes, he seems like a reasonable guy. And if I think about it, it might do me some good to room with someone like him. What are you thinking about rooming with me, a complete stranger? You bet. Never mind. Yeah, you bet. Callum seems like a nice guy. Yep, you bet. Expression increased. Don't think I can say no to your enthusiasm. Okay, I'm in. Let me know when you want to go reserve a room. I'm ready to go right now. Ready when you are. Cool, let's go then. Callum is now your roommate. Something about Callum tells me he'll be a good influence. The way he carries himself and how he clearly prioritizes everything he needs to do sets a great example. I feel I'll be able to get a lot done as long as he's around. The first thing on the agenda is to reserve a room in the Academy's residence hall. Have you thought about where you'd prefer the room to be? There are 3 floors in this particular building. Before I get a chance to answer, Callum diverts his attention elsewhere. A slender girl with average build and shoulder length, voluminous hair was approaching us. She was certainly locked in on Callum. I don't think she even notices me. I've been there. Sucks, bro. There's certainly something graceful about her. I can't really describe it, at least from literal first impression. She seems like a girl with a respectful background. Some people just give off that type of aura when you see them. Callum? As she drew closer, I realized that she wasn't particularly tall, nor had an imposing appearance. That she has that expression that defines confidence and resolution. I think that's it. I don't think she's one of those shy, indecisive girls. She's one of those girls. In that regard, it makes you want to pay attention to her. Well, at least that's how I feel. Oh. Oh, hello, Serena. This is a surprise. I had no idea you were enrolled here. Same for me. I didn't think I'd find you here. Sorry about my girl voices. I'm not particular. Blah, blah. I'm having trouble with words tonight. I'm sorry. I'm not great at girl voices. Girl voices is what I'm trying to say, but I'm just stumbling all over my words here. Okay, on to the next line. I just wanted to say a quick hello. Are you busy? Callum gestured toward me without a word. Apparently that wasn't enough information for Serena. She passed me a quick smile. I couldn't say anything for some reason, so I just smiled back. I've also done that. I feel like me and the protagonist here, we have a lot in common. I mean, he shares my name, so it makes sense, right? It's unfortunate, though. I'm actually really short on time right now, too. I keep accidentally stopping and then starting. I have to meet up with a few girls I met earlier to run some errands to prepare for the next few weeks. But it's really great to see you here. Let's catch up later. Sure, I'll see you around. And that was all. This girl, Serena, comes by and disappears back into the crowd in mere seconds. Yet from the brief encounter, I have a feeling this won't be the last I see of her. Friend of yours? You can say that. In fact, we're neighbors and we do chat once in a while. I really had no idea she was going to be here, though. I keep accidentally stopping whenever I see a comment, and I don't know why. So it makes for an awkward pause. I'm sorry about that. That's odd. Her talk about running errands reminds me. You want to help me out with some later? You probably have a handful of things you'll need, right? I wonder about that for a moment. I don't know what I need for classes yet, and I'm almost completely sure I have all my basic necessities. Should I accompany Callum? Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? I'll tag along. Nice, let's get this sign up done. Afterward, I need to make a call. Oh yeah. Here. Hey, I received Callum's info. Nice. My contact, just in case. I'll reach out to you. I keep doing it. I'll reach out to you when to head out. But let's get this room reserved first. When you obtain someone's info, that person will show up on your character cards collection. You can view character cards through the menu accessed by escape. Character cards. Students. Callum. He's from Vanderbilt Town. Kalos. Type speciality unknown. Everything's unknown with him. Lou. He also... Okay, whatever. Callum and I managed to get in line to reserve our room. The silent lines were growing longer by the minute, but we managed to squeeze our way in before it got too unreasonable. The brief encounter with Serena didn't cost us anything. As first-year students, we don't have too many choices from room locations. It seems like rooms on the second floor are the most desirable ones, considering the upperclassmen have reserved them all already. Callum said he preferred the first floor since it's easier to get in and out of the building that way. Also, it's easier for us to escape in case there's a fire, Callum commented in a remarkably calm voice as he signed his shares of documents. Wow. Maybe he wasn't such a great, who thinks about that? Come on. I was going to counter with something along the lines of buildings collapsing and us getting buried alive, but I decided against it. Okay, I have some things to check up on first, so I'll be heading this way. I'll let you know when to meet up later. Callum left. What should I do first? Check out the room. The guy did say they'll send my stuff up once the room's reserved. I might as well head over and check it out. It didn't take long before the hall staff brought over my 2 suitcases, along with Callum's. I could take the time to go out and explore a bit, but it wasn't like I had anything in particular I had to do right now. I decided to unpack. The room was much more spacious than I expected. I wasn't a huge fan of the hardwood floor. Other than that, I can't complain. Dude, you're complaining about hardwood floor? For real? I would have loved some hardwood floor in my dorm room. I had this crappy carpet that was horrible. And also, that is about as nice a dorm room as you can get, just from that picture. That's a great dorm room. Each person has his own bed, desk, cabinet, and standard. Or the standard. And standard doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry about that. But there's just so much space and legroom in between. Hell, if you divide the room in half, it's probably the same size as my room back in Pallet, if not bigger. I spent way too much time looking around the room that I barely started unpacking my belongings. Attention, new students. The time is now 4:45 p.m. There will be an orientation taking place in the auditorium of Relic Hall, starting in 15 minutes. All new students are advised to attend. I checked the time to confirm. How far is it from here? I didn't even know. I'm going to assume it'll take some time, so I'll head over. Whoa. It's the first time this entire day that my phone rang. That really caught me off guard. Hello? Hey Quinton, it's Callum. Did you hear the announcement? I'm not too far from the auditorium right now. Let's meet up for orientation if you're not busy. Orientation? Alright, I'll see you there. I guess I'll have to unpack later. It's ridiculous how many first years are stuffed in here. And by the looks of it, Callum is thinking it just the same. He scanned the massive room for a moment before finally shrugging his shoulders and gesturing to move on. Not sure what that meant, but I'll just follow his lead. More students continue to file in even now. I'd guess there are likely at least a couple hundred here alone. I don't know about other regions, but back in Kanto, other than big city schools, it'd be a stretch to have half the number of students in a single grade. Then again, students from all over the world are enrolled here. If I think about it that way, a couple hundred for one grade is pretty selective. Come on, let's move up. We're clogging up the entrance. Oh, jeez. Stop. What the hell was that? All right, everyone. You can all do your cute intros or catch up with each other later. But please find yourselves a seat. There should be plenty of open spots. Half the people in this room are still brain dead on the floor after that feedback attack. I'm in pain. These are going by too fast, so I'm not going to read them. Lose some weight, okay? Come on now, we're on a schedule. Start moving. Aye, ma'am. That's one way to get everyone's attention. That's the student council president, Roxanne, a third year. Callan pointed to the podium on the stage as we sat down in our seats. I'm surprised he found the source that fast despite collapsing to the ground earlier. I look forward to see a lone female student now standing by the stage's podium. You sure recovered fast? I was just caught off guard. Shall we sit before she blows our ears off a second time? Good evening, our new friends. I am Roxanne, and to start, I would like to thank the Academy staff here for allowing the Council to hold this special event. I hope you will all make the most out of this occasion and grant me the opportunity to officially welcome every one of you to this prestigious establishment. Everyone, welcome to Kobukan Academy of Advanced Pokemon Arts and Sciences. While we are all calling this event an orientation, I'd like to ask for your patience in this initial assembly before you all return to socializing or attending your personal agendas. For the first thing I'd like to cover, let me make it crystal clear that it is imperative you reserve a spot in one of the student residential halls as soon as you can. The one here is Relic Hall, and there are two more, Pledge Hall and Aura Hall, northeast and southeast respectively from this location. If you haven't signed up for a room with a roommate, I would strongly recommend you register your student info in the Academy's roommate matching service, where you will automatically be paired with another student. If you don't have a room by midnight, the Academy will automatically assign you one and a roommate. It's all first come, first serve, so again, do this as soon as you can. Another important item to cover is class scheduling. All of you here will follow a preset class schedule of 5 periods per day. I'll cover each right now, so if you don't want to wake up confused next week, play. I think they mean pay, but let's just move on. Pay close attention. The first period of each day is homeroom, lasting 2 hours. Core subjects will be covered here by your professor. If you're curious, core subjects include Pokemon Social Studies, Sciences, Basic Theory, and History. I pronounced history really weird, I'm sorry about that. Following homeroom will be an hour of either your Pokemon type electives or the gym. The class will alternate each day, so if you have gym today, tomorrow you'll have your type elective class, followed by gym the day after. What type elective class you take depends completely on you. As first years, you'll be able to select 2 out of 18 known Pokemon types to focus your studies on. The third period of the day will be the reverse of this previous period, which means it is either a type elective class or the gym, alternating each day. This will be a second Pokemon type elective of your choice. To make it extra clear, this means you will always have one of your type electives classes and one gym session each day. From noon starts your lunch hour. The main cafeteria is at the student center in the middle of the campus. You are also more than welcome to prepare your own meals ahead of time. After that, the fifth and final period is one more session of homeroom lasting 2 hours. Your total day lasts 7 hours from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Between 3 and 6 p.m., all Academy research and extracurricular facilities are designated for individuals or groups to use. After that, they will require permits for access. Only 6 p.m. That doesn't seem that late. honestly. Keep that in mind as the school day officially ends after 6 p.m. I do hope that wasn't too much of an information overload. Once classes are in session, I trust all of you will be able to develop a comfortable routine. Like my professors have said in the past, your own adventure is about to begin. This is the Kobukan Academy, and being here is your pride. Working together, we wish to foster an environment where you can believe in your own goals and take every opportunity that presents itself before you. But try as we might, the reality is that not everything will always go your way. Not every opportunity will be for everyone, and not every door will be open for you. However, should you ever find yourself in a situation where you feel trapped and helpless, remember you can always create your own door and travel your own path. Good advice. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, and don't forget to get those sign-ups done. What do you think, Quinton? About Roxanne's speech? Well, I guess that's something too. But I'm more focused on the class scheduling part. I mean, we're completely set on the room situation, so there's nothing left for us to do there. It'll be tough picking 2 type electives out of 18, and we'll have different instructors and classmates depending on the types we choose. Should we go back and get this sorted out? Callum seems like he wants to head back right away to start preparing for next week's classes. A part of me wants to stick around and see who's here. There's a good chance some of them will end up in the same class as me. But at least for now, I guess there's still time left before everything starts. Let's head back. You didn't get to check out the room yet, right? Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting everything set up. Let's begin, shall we? Which 2 type electives will you choose? There are 18 known Pokemon types. Fire, water, grass, electric, normal, fighting, flying, psychic, poison, ground, rock, bug, ghost, steel, dark, ice, dragon, and fairy. I have to decide carefully which 2 types should be my electives for this year. This is a big decision. Let's go with fire. Should I go with fire as an elective? Yes. One more to go. Fire and electric. Those are both good types. Usually my favorite Pokemon fall into one of those 2 types, so might as well go with them. Should I go with electric as an elective? Yes. You've selected fire and electric as your type electives. Oh, you picked fire and electric. I picked grass and psychic types. That's too bad, we won't be in the same elective classes. Oh well, it happens. There's still a chance we might be in the same homeroom class, so we'll see. 1 week to go before classes begin. We should rest up and take the next few days to fully settle in. He's right. Just 1 week to go. Didn't he have errands to run? Was I supposed to help him with the errands? What happened there? Despite the heavy force of exhaustion bearing down on me, I continued to sort through my belongings and finished unpacking everything. The full onset of night was here, and going to sleep would be common sense. However, actually being able to fall asleep was a different story. To say I wasn't excited would be a blatant lie. I'm hundreds of miles away from home, and now I'm here at this academy with countless new people to meet. Just 1 more week. I can't wait. Oh, cool. We're at the intro. I'll be quiet during this part. Okay, now that that's finished, I can get back to talking. Monday, the 8th, April, year 1. Okay. Hey, we got our rooms all set up. Nice. For the past week, I've spent most of my time setting up the room and getting used to the campus. It took you a week to set up your room, bro? It took, like, when I moved into college, like, it took me, like, literally that day. Come on, bro. Like, I don't think I adjusted my room once, like, from my initial layout when I first went to school. Like, in the whole year I was there. Relic Hall is surprisingly big, as it has an auditorium capable of fitting a couple hundred people, a lounge that doubles as a cafeteria, a library, but I'd say I'm pretty good at finding my way around now. I haven't checked the floors above, but as far as I know, all 3 student floors are more or less the same. I also haven't been able to check out the Academy building yet. It's been off limits for the past week and is finally opening today. I'm dying to see who will be in my classes. That same chill I felt when I got here snuck up on me again. It's a good chill. I'm ready. It should have been, I'm ready. Not, I'm ready. That was too calm. Ready to get some breakfast before the big day? We're heading to the main cafeteria. You got it. The main cafeteria isn't too far of a walk from Relic Hall. It's also conveniently located in the middle of campus next to the main academy building where we'll be attending our classes. The main cafeteria is absolutely massive, while the student corner as a whole is a massive building, second only to the academy's main building itself, which all the students just refer to as the academy. Here in this cafe, hundreds of students can be seated simultaneously, most importantly, comfortably. At first I thought space would be an issue, but I was surprised to find out the opposite is true. Morning hours tend to be the most hectic as students from all different grades file in, but operations run smoothly nonetheless. It certainly makes things easier when various Pokemon help with service while Academy staff handles the cooking and talking. Then again, this isn't the only place that serves food on campus. Many students opt for the smaller cafes and lounges located in other buildings such as student facilities or residential halls. We're just here because it's close to our classes. Oh, look who's joining us this morning. Oh, it's Serena and Shauna. Morning, Serena. Morning, Shauna. Good morning, Quinton and Callum. Morning, guys. She's way too energetic. Hey, what's going on, Shauna? Nothing, just super excited about today. First day, it's sunny, we're all here at the same time. All the cute Pokemon here. I'm too excited to even eat. I just want to find out who my new classmates are. What about you, Quinton? I'm about to explode with excitement, I don't think either one accurately describe how I would feel in this situation, but let's go towards some more like positive response. I'm so excited I might explode. Yeah, I would never say that. I would never in a million years say that. I know, right? Knowing Shauna, that was the best response I could give her. But I have been there where, you just sort of, what you say doesn't accurately describe how you want to say, but, you just sort of give someone a response that they want. I've been there. I understand. Expression increased. Anyway. Oh, wrong person. You have to eat something, Shauna. I didn't realize I was on Serena now. The colors are the same, so I got confused. It'd be a miracle if you can hold up like this throughout the entire day. No way! Today is special! But you're right, breakfast sounds good too. A few days ago, I ran into Serena again while wandering around the dorms. That's how I got introduced to Shauna, who's Serena's roommate. Shauna's one serious bundle of energy, that's for sure. As for Serena, I didn't to chat with her. I'm guessing there's supposed to be a get. I didn't get to chat with her much the past week, but I'm looking forward to hanging out with her more. I bet you are. I bet you are. It's a little early to start daydreaming, Quinton. Let's go. This way. After you, Serena. Why, thank you. Character cards updated. It's clear we're not the only ones who are anxious, but the unintelligible but fervent clamoring, mostly from students stuffing their mouths full and dashing out the cafeteria before they can finish chewing, all contributed to the infectious hype. Back home, or rather, any school from any region, I doubt it's possible to find so many students as excited about their first days as the students here. I'll admit, I became a victim of this atmosphere. I ate quickly like a madman, shoving my last piece of toast into my mouth like the many students before me, and got up from my seat. And... oh, hold on. We still have a couple more things. Wow. This area of the campus is amazing. Hey, it's written in unknown. I looked up and see the symbols embossed on the facade. Kobukan Academy. Supposedly this building has been around for nearly a century. I have no idea if that's a rumor or not, because its condition makes it look like it was built recently. I'm having a difficult time imagining that this is what I'll be looking at each day from now on. Well, I guess I'll get used to it eventually. Not a word of complaint from me. First thing on the agenda is to check the homeroom assignment. Right, guys? I knew it was a little quiet, even with all the students here. Did I walk ahead too fast? Maybe I'll head inside and check the assignments on my own first. And this is where we're finished. The demo ends here, but there's a lot more currently under development and on the way. Man, that's it. But there are a bunch of other paths you can take for some variation. As the game goes on, the choices you make will have even more impact. Right now, it's about getting used to everything, getting everything right. Your choices will determine who you meet. And you can't just find everyone right away. Sometimes it comes down to your choices, and sometimes you just need to be patient. I don't know how to say this, but good luck. You can check development updates via the Poke Community Forum. Or if you prefer social media, follow the Pokemon Official Twitter account. Make sure you report any bugs or anything weird in general. You reach out to the creator with the previous links. Or you can send an email to PokemonVisualDev@gmail.com. Suggestions are also more than welcome, by the way. Thanks for playing. Okay. Well, that's the full demo. What's available right now. I actually checked their Twitter account. They're actually, seems like they're actively working on it quite a lot. So I'm pretty excited to see where this game goes. Honestly, I have had a lot of fun playing it. Like, this is actually, I did one other time when I first downloaded it. I checked out and did a completely different playthrough. There's already a lot of variety in that. Just, I don't know how long we've been playing. It has been like an hour almost, I guess. There's already a lot of variety in that hour of gameplay about. So honestly, it's a lot of fun. Check it out. Link is in the description to download it. It is free. Check out the developer's Twitter page and all that. Like it said in the links that it was providing. And if you enjoyed the video, I always appreciate it when people like or subscribe it. It always gives me a lot of encouragement. And as always, have a nice day.